I have done a lot of speaking stuff in my time, and I have never been this nervous to speak to a group of people. I have done thousands of, I've hosted events where there are thousands of people. I have hosted events where there are hundreds or maybe dozens of people, but they've all been grown-ups for the most part. And I'm driving over here today thinking, my pits are sweaty. Like, I'm glad I got a jacket on, my pits are sweaty. I'm not nervous, I'm nervous talking to high school seniors. And here's what's funny about high school seniors. You're gonna meet 10 or 20 or 30 years from now, you'll probably come back to this, well, the new location, and it'll be the same. You'll be older or balder or heavier or whatever, but it's gonna be the same. The jocks will always hang out at the jock table. The cheerleaders will always hang out at the cheerleader table. The guys who smoke in the bathroom are always gonna hang out with the guys who smoke in the bathroom. It's an amazing, diverse group of insanity that you find yourself in. And so I want to make our time together super valuable. I am not going to stand up here and blurb on about how fabulous doing what I do is. And Mrs. Zink told you I'm a chiropractor here in your town. We can talk about that if you want, but we can talk about some other things. So I really want to make this more of a senior conversation with you. And so we're going to play a little bit of a game. But yeah, so my resume did not include the fact that I've been married to the same woman for 37 years. It did not include the fact that we've raised 3 daughters who are now fabulous human beings. I have 3 grandkids. So I'm giving you some ammunition. Because what I want to do is field some questions. And rather than me blur on about what I think you want to hear, I'm going to ask you what you want to hear. And so we're going to write down some questions. I'm going to go through them. We only have like 20 minutes, right? So we're going to bust through 15 minutes worth of whatever you guys want to talk about. And then I'm going to kind of tie it up with a big red bow because we're going to play a game too. So, first question. Who's got the first question? Who has the intestinal fortitude to raise their hand? The first question, yes.
How much did your schooling cost?
How much did your schooling cost? Next question. Who's got another one? Yes. How long was I in school for? Man, I gave you guys all this cool ammunition and you're asking these questions? Let's dig a little deeper. How long was, hold on now. School, how long was school? Now, here's the other thing. I need a ticket passer outer, right? So everybody who's raising their hand and asking a question gets one ticket. They get one side, we keep the other side. Because we're gonna have a drawing at the end. Next. Say it one more time. What made me do what I'm doing? What made me want to go into doing it? You're going to have to keep up these tickets. I'm telling you, it's going to start rapid fire. I'm going to the back. She was up first. Yes. What part of my work freaks me out the most? Man, I got to be writing these down.
I'll write for you.
Hang on. Okay.
Questions.
You might need a better pen. My pen's kind of clapping out. We got time for 1, 2, 3 more. Back row. What's my daughter's name? That won't take long. What's my daughter's names? And white shirt. What do my daughters do? What do my daughters do? Blue shirt. Yes. What kind of shampoo do I use? You're assuming I actually use shampoo. Front row. How old are my daughters? See, these are great questions. Blue shirt. Right here. Yep. Secret to a long-lasting marriage. Woo, we only got 15 minutes, bro. Front row.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go. What do I like best about my job? And I'm going to take one more, and then we're going to get busy. Sweatshirt.
Can I get a shirt?
Yes. Okay, here we go. How much did school cost? Well, you got to remember, I graduated way back in the 1900s. So things were different then. We had to ride horses to school. We had to wash our clothes in a creek. And there was no internet. It was horrible. Actually, it was really good. I left my school. I did my undergraduate at Ohio State, the Ohio State University. Let me hear it. Hi-yo. So, I finished my undergraduate stuff, went to the Palmer College of Chiropractic, and I left there with $102,000 worth of debt. Now, that was 1989. I will tell you that kids leaving chiropractic college with debt today, it is closer to $320,000. Now, here's a quick question though. Ready? Would you spend $320,000 to earn $1 million?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Then we're even, right? So yes, is it expensive? Yes. Is it an investment though? There's a difference between an investment and expense. So that's about $300,000 now. Next question.
What did you like about it?
What did I like about school?
Chiropractic.
What did I like about chiropractic school?
What being a chiropractor?
What do I like about being a chiropractor? Oh my gosh, we've only got 10 minutes probably. I am wasting time. My daughter's name are Caitlin, Lily, and Grace. We got that one out of the way, right? And the thing I love about being a chiropractor is I get to give people a completely different perspective about health and well-being. I get to introduce to them concepts and help them understand ideas. Well, watch this. Let me ask you this. Does the body heal itself?
Yeah.
Does the body regulate itself? Like, is anybody telling their heart to beat right now? Right? It regulates itself. Does the nervous system have anything to do with healing and regulation? I got a maybe. Anybody got a different answer? Does the nerve system, the brain, the spinal cord, and the spinal nerve, do they have anything to do with that? 100%. In fact, it's the flow of information from your brain through your body that separates you from dead people. Watch this. So anything that interferes with the nerve system is good or bad? 100% bad. Anything that restores neurological function, good or bad? You can all be chiropractors. You got the answers right. So at the end of the day, my job is to restore neurological function by taking structural stress away from the spinal column so that the body goes back to healing itself, regulating itself, and they got a better life. That's what I like about it. We're done with questions. I want to get to you, though. Next question.
What freaks you out about your job?
What freaks me out about my job is that people have been led to believe they're not smart enough to understand the things you just understood. That's what freaks me out. We've been led to believe the body is so stupid that you've got to trick it with dope. We've been led to believe it's not smart enough to heal. We've been led to believe it needs to be full of chemistry in order to get by. And that's the thing that freaks me out, because none of that's true. We've been led to believe certain things about health and well-being that are bald-faced lies. So every day I get to dispel rumors, myths, and misinformation in my office. That's what freaks me out. Next.
What kind of degree do you need to go to chiropractic school?
What kind of degree do you need to go to chiropractic school in Ohio? Now, chiropractic education is regulated by state. So some states require that you have your bachelor's degree before you go to chiropractic school. Some states allow you to get your bachelor's degree while you're in chiropractic school. And some people don't care at all. You don't need a bachelor's degree. You need the education that you need to lay the foundation, just like you would go to medical school. So when you look at a chiropractic education, the hours parallel almost identically medical school. The same amount of hours, the same amount of study, the same amount of velocity with the study. The difference is I'm going to pay more attention to the things that generate health and well-being. So I'm going to have more education in the biological sciences. I'm going to have more education in X-ray. I'm going to have more education in certain aspects of anatomy, spinal anatomy specifically. If I went to medical school, I would have much more information about pathology. I would have much more information about surgical procedures. I would have much more information about pharmaceutical things. But since I don't use any of that stuff, I don't need that education. So the hours are almost identical. The difference is I'm going to learn about what makes a body healthy. They're going to learn about what makes a body sick. Next question.
Well, you did what that's that job. The secret to a happy marriage.
Secret to a happy marriage is do what she says. I'm not even kidding. Now, ladies, I gotta tell you though, the secret to a happy marriage for you is going to be to pick the right person. Actually, that's for both of you. The secret to a happy marriage for me is learning how to communicate effectively, learning how to demonstrate love to that person in the way that they accept the love that needs demonstrated, and then knowing when to compromise when it's smart to do so. But what I have learned, gentlemen, is that if I hush up more and listen more and let her, she always makes me think it was my idea. My wife is brilliant. She makes me think that it was my idea to do what she would prefer we do. It's awesome. So for 37 years, I have been like blessed to be her husband. Super cool. Next.
You are a doctor of chiropractic, but you also basically run your own business. So did you need to take business classes to understand how to be an entrepreneur?
Yes, that's the key word, is entrepreneur. If you're not doing entrepreneurial things, that means you are subject to the rules of engagement where elsewhere you might be employed. So entrepreneurial things, in any business, I will tell you, there are 4 people. There's the person who owns it, there's the person who manages it, there's the person who markets it, and there's the person who does the work. In this case, the chiropractor. If you're a poodle groomer, the rules would apply that way as well. So every business has 4 people in it. The question is, are you good at all 4 things? Because if you don't have an entrepreneurial mind, you might be a great clinician and you might be a great marketer, but if you don't know how to manage and own a business, then you shouldn't manage and own until you're ready. Does that make sense? So work for somebody, learn some things, and you don't have to go to college to learn those things. Here's somebody said something about my kids. None of my daughters went to college. All of my daughters, well, 2 of my daughters are 6-figure earners, and 1 of my daughters is a 7-figure earner. It's on video. And so at the end of the day, my commitment, our commitment, was to raise good citizens, not anything else. Raise good people. So the way the marketplace works is, the people who bring value to the marketplace earn. The people who don't bring value to the marketplace probably shouldn't expect to earn. But the marketplace dictates value. In other words, if nobody wanted chiropractic services, I'd have to go get a real job, right? Which I would not be very good at. So the goal is to create a lifestyle based on your availability to generate service that the community will value. And then the value is that they just exchange, in our case, money, right? It used to be shekels or pies or something like that. I don't know. But for right now, money is the form of exchange. So the people who bring more value to the marketplace tend to earn a higher wage. The people who don't bring as much value to the marketplace, good, bad, or otherwise.
We're running out of time, so you got to do your drawing.
Drawing. Who's got a ticket? Raise your hand. The person with the winning ticket, you get to pick them.
Oh, Miss Ebert.
The person with the winning ticket wins the contents of the envelope. You have no idea what it is. It could be a million. I can't without my glasses. I can't see that. Who won?
873233.
2, 3, 3. Last one. 2, 3, 3. What's your next class? Where do we go from here?
Third period.
Don't tell anybody.
How do they?
No, you can tell everybody.
What do they do?
You better find out.
Without a-
What's our next move? Are we done? Are we out of time?
You have one question.
How many dollars are making 6 figures with dollars? What kind of
Oh, well, thanks for coming. Apparently, we're out of time. Have big fun. Happy Thanksgiving.